Hello. Let's see. Anyway, just in case you're watching this on the replay, how are y'all? Oh, that is cute. I wonder if I should do this outside, but it's probably kind of dark outside, so should have done this earlier, I suppose. I respond. I survived. I survived today. The primaries aren't until June 28th, so I have a lot more to survive. So, and I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to being over. Like it's like I've said before, it's not so much that I'm that big on winning. Like I'm not that power hungry. I'm more worried who's going to win. Like, because there's really no one running for governor that I can tell so far that I would actually vote for myself. Yeah, especially now that like I can see how obnoxious politics is up close. It's like, Jesus. I got a I found a senator I didn't much like, not the one I had been talking about previously, but one that's up in like the Tulsa area, and like I saw something on his Facebook last night, and I'm like, I was actually kind of surprised. I was like, wow. Actually, I should make a TikTok about it. Oh, his name is Senator Nathan Dahm. Anyway, like he's been known to say things that are kind of low key sexist and kind of dumb. But well, it was this morning. I saw it was he did a Facebook Live last night, and I just saw part of it this morning. And he looks rough. Like I was like, what? So apparently he was up really late, and I'm like, what's going on? So I kind of because automatically he's muted. You got to hit the. And apparently somebody I didn't catch who. I'd have to look at it again. Apparently someone decided to try to sneak in 65 bills to get passed for the next day, and he's not down for that. So he stayed up all night reading them because he's like, I'm tired of people voting on stuff they haven't even read. I'm like, applause to you, my man. Applause. I may not agree with the kind of people he hangs out with. I may not agree on everything he talks about, but I can respect the fact that he stayed up all night to read those instead of just voting without knowing what he was voting for. I'm like, we need to see more posts like that. We need to see more people staying awake and reading the bills before they vote on it. And that's how somebody was kind of giving him crap in an independent media publication about him filibustering today. And I'm like, I feel like it's a little unfair because, yeah, like people were trying to sneak in 65 bills. It's like I can't, like, are you kidding? And so, I mean, I could try to find it and like, gonna be honest, I hope you become governor like Ron. I think I'll have a little more panache, but yeah, because I believe in someone who will do the right thing, right? Well, I mean, it's It's only unpopular with some folks. He's got an okay rating. Well, I don't know. Florida's kind of weird. Oklahoma, like, yeah, like a lot of Oklahomans wish that Ron DeSantis was their governor and not the one we have. Because the one we have now, my nose is itchy. Sorry, I think it's that time of year. My nose is itchy. I'm sorry. I'm tired of pretending it's not. Anyway, but yeah, let me see if I can find that. I searched Nathan Dom. I don't know if it was on his personal page or not. I can look. Or if it was on his campaign page. I do not know. So I was like not super paying attention to which one it was on. Videos. Would it be videos? Would it be on videos? Maybe that's not where it's at. Hold on. Does he not have a... Oh, okay. There is his main page. Okay. What? How many does he have exactly? Oh, okay. I found it. All right. Hold on. Okay. I'll share it now. So hold on. What's your take on Elon Musk buying Twitter? I am a little suspicious about a guy who thinks the idea of Neuralink is a good idea. And the fact, and I know I sound so cliche, like a lot of Republicans when I say this, the fact that one of the people who helped him get the money to get it for Twitter is George Soros. So I believe that everything comes with a price. So I like the idea that people might have a little more freedom on Twitter, but I'm not sure how long that will last. It might take a different turn. So I don't know. Anyway, so let's get volume. Or not volume, audio. Same thing. So, all right. Let me go figure out where it's at. There it is. Is it? No, wrong thing. Shooting competition. So 65 bills put on the agenda last night at 10 p.m. Who the hell puts on bills on the agenda at 10 p.m.? Like, one of them is 758 pages long. This is why almost no one reads them. So let me see if I can...
Hey everyone, State Senator Nathan Dom here. It is...
Yeah, he looks tired.
April 27th. It is 4:30 in the morning.
4:30 in the morning, okay.
Live, and not because I woke up this early, but because I've been up since...
But yeah, someone decided to put 65 bills on the agenda at 10 p.m. You know they were trying to sneak something dirty in.
Came out last night at a little bit after 10 p.m. It was released publicly, letting us know which bills we were going to be voting on starting Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. So it came out less than 11 hours before we're going to start voting. There were 65 bills on that agenda. One of those bills was over 700 pages long. It was like 758 pages or something. So whenever people always say, why does nobody read the bills before they vote on it? Well, when you think about that and how many bills that is, how many pages of legislation we're talking about. Actually, I have a tracker that I keep track of all the bills and everything as I'm reading, as I'm going through them. And if I just look at tonight's bills without the 758 pages of bills, you're looking at 1,300 pages of different bills and everything. And so that's 700 pages. I'm talking about 2,000 pages of bills that were put on the agenda last night at 10 p.m. And we're expected to be voting on them 11 hours later. So I know in D.C. it's common for them to launch or drop a 4,000, 5,000 page bill the night before. But even here at the Minnesota in Oklahoma City, we still do that type of stuff too, where it's not just one bill, but it's dozens of bills that total up to that. So when people say, well, why does it seem that no one reads the bill? Why are you known as the guy that reads every bill?
and one of the only people to notice that is because it's almost an impossibility to keep up on all that. Many of these bills, it was brand new language that was just filed even yesterday or the day before. So even if you're constantly trying to keep up on that, it's a perpetual cycle of reading the bills and different things, and dealing with all kinds of different things, even stupid things. So if we have a bill that we're going to be voting on tomorrow to create an official golf day for the state of Oklahoma, some day in June or something, just declare it as the state of Oklahoma golf day or something stupid like that. Yeah, that's just
Right.
a one-page bill. But it's a bill that had to be read, and it's stupid waste of time. But it's something that I had to read that bill to know what was in that bill to be able to know and to tell you that I'm voting no on that bill. Along with many of the other bills that we're seeing are being proposed. A lot of these things are totally unnecessary, definitely not something that we need to be focused on. We'll see if any of the bills that I've introduced, for instance, the bill to stop and prohibit teachers and school personnel from talking to underage children about sexuality, gender, and all those things. We'll see if that bill even gets a hearing. Right now, it's not on the agenda, but I just wanted to give you a live update of what it's like after reading bills for 10 o'clock last night when it came out. So 6.5 hours straight of reading bills. I'm going to get a few hours of sleep here now so that I can make sure to be to the Capitol by 9 a.m. when we start voting on all this, which most of it is nonsense, but I'm going to get a few hours and everything, and then pick back up on reading a few of the other bills that actually the website wasn't loading. So there's a couple of bills that I actually couldn't read yet, so I'm going to try and catch up on those tomorrow morning, make sure that I can either get paper copies or find out why they weren't loaded on the website. I'm going to get some sleep for a few hours, but just try to give you a quick update of what it's like for reading every bill. That's why we need to change the process. That's why we need improvements. That's why, especially in Washington, D.C., we need to have a single subject rule. We shouldn't be having these.
That's what I've been saying. It needs to only have one or two things on each bill, and it needs to be simplified.
For every 100 pages of a bill, we got to have this one day for the general public and the senators
Yes.
and everybody else to be able to read the bills. So just wanted to give you a quick update. Appreciate you all.
Wow, he's got the same idea I do. Holy shit.
Serve you, fight for you, to fight for your rights, to try to stop a lot of these things. Even if I have to be the sole no vote, I will do that.
And I've seen him do it because the day before this happened, I was at the Capitol.
So,
Oh,
rest
I'll try to
assured
pause it.
That things are that there is the opportunity for improvement at the state capitol. There are some.
So yeah. So apparently he's doing his fucking job. Like, I may not agree with everything he does. Who is that? Fuck. Someone texted me. I have no idea who they are. I don't know the number. So I was like, oh, how have you been? Hoping to get some kind of idea of who it is. Oh. They're sending me a picture of their new puppy. Maybe they're in the picture. That will help. Oh. The puppy got into paper. Oh my goodness, what a messy puppy. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Agree. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, because I was thinking like any bill, it's got to have one or two things on it, and that's it. Like not a bunch of stuff packed into one, and it cannot be voted on less than 48 hours from the time it's introduced. So I had already thought of that, and the fact that now like he's saying that, I'm like, yeah, the person's telling me about their puppy, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck it is. And I don't know how to ask who it is. Like, see how long this conversation goes before I have to give it and try to figure out who it is. Or, yeah, they're like, hey, it's been a while. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, it's been a while. You're not even like, my phone don't even remember you, bro. So yeah, and so yeah, like if Senator Dom was in my district, I would probably vote for him just for the fact that at least he stayed up all night trying to read them and trying to do his job. So, and the other day I was there at the Capitol, and everybody was on the Senate floor, and it was a whole thing. And outside the room, there's like a foyer area, and there's like a screen. You can see who all's voting on what, and you can see what they're talking about on the screen. And I noticed when a lot of other Republicans were voting yes on certain things, he was voting no. And I'm like, and I thought that was interesting. I was like, I wonder why he's voting different than the other ones. And now that I saw it, I'm like, that's why, because he probably fucking read it. So, yeah. Like, so far I can tell, I'm not a puppy person. Which bills is he referring to? He didn't really, 65 bills. He didn't really specify which ones. One of them, he said one of them was having an official golf day and a bunch of nonsense like that. So, yeah, so it's a bunch of dumb shit. Like, I guess they're just so. Hold on, I realize I have not read some of your shit. Hold on, about sneak bill reminds me of Woodrow Wilson's desk around Congress because that bill will now have. Yeah, it's constant sneakiness. Honestly, I think that if you come up with a bill and you think it's such a great idea, you should want it read. You'd be like, hey guys, I have a great idea. Read this. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He said he's going to vote no because it's stupid. It's a waste of time. Absolutely. So yeah, I give kudos to him for that. I'm like, dang, all right. I wonder if there is like some kind of thing he's going to be doing at some point where like, let's see if I can, like, if he has an event coming up. Let me see. Oh, wow. Wow. All right. Apparently he's been getting hate mail because he's against abortion. Apparently, they said they've doxed him and his wife's address. I imagine his address is probably easy to find, actually, because you got to put your address down when you're filing to get on the ballot. But, yikes. Hold on. Oh, that's the 25th. But, yeah, yikes. Anyway, hold on. Let me check his campaign page. Maybe, perhaps that will have some kind of event he's going to be at, so I can meet him. Oh wait, was that not? Where's his regular? Oh, okay, that's his regular one. So, oh, he's in Broken Arrow. That's not far from Tulsa. All right, yeah. So he's hoping to be reelected June 28th. So okay. Someone gave him an angry face. What? 7 people gave him an angry face. Oh no, 2. Yikes. Yikes. Some haters. Damn, someone's like, Christ has no place in the American government, so I'll bust my ass in a quest to keep you out of office. Dude's got some haters. Holy shit. Whew. Even I don't get that much hate. Fuck. Dang. Goodness. All right. I'll check. Oh yeah, I heard about it going on Christmas night. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like who? Yeah, that. Yeah. Anytime someone wants to sneak a bill in, I assume it's bullshit. Because like if I have a good idea, I want everyone to know. Like, hey, look at my idea. It's fucking cool. You know. So yeah, if someone's trying to sneak bills in, there's a good chance they know it's bullshit. See, for me, doxing alone isn't illegal by law, but you could apply doxing as a form of inciting violence. Exactly, because you're exposing a private citizen's address. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean he's a senator, but he is also a private citizen. But yeah, his information, like I could probably look it up. Like if anybody who's filed for office, their address is going to be on there. Mine is pretty much everyone who's at the Capitol is their address is probably could be found because of the filing. But yeah, if they're putting their address out there, they're wanting someone to go do something to them. I mean, that's pretty much the only reason. So yeah, so they are trying to incite violence, and yeah, apparently some of them are super pissed, and I mean, like I am curious. I must admit, I am curious that if they made abortion illegal, except for the case of things like rape and whatnot, like would they still be like yelling to be able to have abortions? If so, then that's not truly their argument. And so, like, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Like, dang, someone's got some heavy feet. I was hoping, like, I don't know, hoping Raquel and them would show up, but she might be on another live stream. Y'all, yeah, doxing is literally the 21st century of what Al Capone did if he couldn't buy someone off. Yeah, it's trying to send somebody to do something, yeah. But I'm sure if I get elected, I'll get hate mail. Right now, I'm not really. The most I get is someone being kind of sexist and going, oh, you know what happened last time we voted for a female governor? I'm just like, yeah. And some are just like, I'm going to vote for Sherwood. It's like, thanks for taking 5 minutes out of your fucking day to tell me that. Good job. You know, it's like, I didn't, like, if you don't want to vote for me, don't. I don't give a, you don't need to tell me who you're going to fucking vote for. Like, what does that even accomplish? Accomplishes nothing except that you had nothing else to do. Anyway, I need to go empty my ashtray. I'll be right back. Oh, my legs. Well, that's some loud shit. God, they got fucking YouTube loud as fucking there. Hello to the other people who are watching who haven't said hi. But yeah, I was surprised because like for like at least a year or so, I just thought Nathan Dawn was a dumbass, like a lot of them. But like I said, I don't know if I necessarily agree with everything he says, but I appreciate the fact that he'd stay awake and try to read all the fucking bills. That's a lot of reading. That's like, what did he say? Like 3,000 pages of bills. I don't know anybody who could read that much in one night. I mean, apparently he couldn't. He had to get some sleep. But dang. But yeah, that's why the bills have to be simplified. Only one or two things on the bill, and there should be like a 48-hour grace period from the time it's released for people to read it till it can possibly be voted on. It can't be done any sooner than that. I think that should be a thing. I do. Like, I don't know. I need to look it up. I'm actually curious. Like, do I have to wait till I'm in office, or can I? Because I've known a few people who have got help writing a bill, and they themselves are not actually in political office. So, can a citizen a bill? Yeah, you can representative from a citizen, like citizens who have ideas for laws can contact and have the representatives and discuss the ideas. And so they'll you can kind of co-author or something the bill. That's kind of what he said. Like, he said he's glad I see me I survived. And I was like it wasn't bad out there. So how are you? But yeah, I'm gonna try to come, and of course it will be a nice, simple 1 or 2 page bill, like nice and simple to kind of show the example. Like, yeah. So I think I will do that. I'm good, wide awake. Yeah, it's like, what, 2 a.m. for you? Something like that. I am peckish. I think we should go get food. Not sure what we have for food. Well, we have all the stuff that's in a can or frozen, but like, 2:45. Hey, Comic Chat, how are you, darling? If you want company, drop that link. Revan is ravenous. Like, I don't know. Part of me is. I see. Okay, you're saying. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get what you meant. Like, I'm peckish. Oh, I'm Revan. Nice to meet you. Okay. Haha. Then dad jokes. But yeah, I was hoping to be a little more bouncy. But yeah, I'll drop the link. Part of me wants to go get snacks, but also kind of brokish. Oh, wait, no, that actually is the right thing. I thought I was putting on the wrong link. I'm stupid. Sorry. Like, I don't know what I thought I was doing. Just shit. I think it's because I thought it was this link. Oh, tomorrow morning I have to be in Bixby, Oklahoma, because I will be speaking at their Chamber of Commerce.
Ooh.
And so if anybody wants to throw in some gas money, that would be super awesome. So, yes. And possibly snacks tonight. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm a little bit hungry. Like when I got my tax return, so much of that went toward the ballot fee.
Yeah.
And so, like, yeah, I did not get to have a whole bunch of fun with that money.
No, what's worse is when you really want like a snack and all you see is advertisements for like that one snack that you want.
Yeah.
It's like, here is a new bag of Doritos. Stop it.
I know Doritos are all right, but there's like Taco Bell has these nacho fries, and like they have a nacho fries burrito, and nothing is fucking good, man. I'm not kidding.
Over here, for some weird fucking reason, Subway started putting hash browns in their Subways.
I don't know if that's happening here, but
they taste weird. It's in their like they're like multi-meats Substack, right?
That's Irish meat. That's Irish meat, right? That's Irish brown meat.
No, it's not. It's
a joke because it's made out of potatoes. It's Irish ground meat.
It's cannibalism. There was a woman back in during the famine who was accused of cannibalism, and her defense was it wasn't cannibalism because I didn't know them.
That's horrendous and awkwardly hilarious.
I know.
I'd be like, straight to jail with you if you can crack jokes right now.
Oh yeah, no, she was brought to the gallows.
Oh, wee.
Yeah, I've been looking up old cases from Ireland. Another guy back during medieval time, they said that he killed somebody using a sword, right? And he walked up and he said, "Your Honor, I wouldn't kill someone with a sword. I wouldn't get that close. I'd use a bow and arrow."
I'd be like, is there any character witnesses that can vouch for that?
Yeah.
I'd be like, I mean, fair enough.
The King of England put the Holy Roman Emperor on trial, right? Back in the day, and he said, you cannot judge me. I have no peers, for as a king. Who is my peer?
You might have to bring in some royalty from other places and have them do it then.
Oh, they tried, but they all threatened war.
Say what?
They all threatened to go to war. It's like, yeah, if you do this, I'm bringing my army.
Yikes.
Yeah. Like, medieval court cases are fun. One guy got charged basically like £200 for stealing a rabbit.
That's a lot of money back then. Holy fuck.
No, I'm talking about like modern terms. He got charged like 12.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Talking about court cases. So
yeah. He got charged like 12 ducats.
12 what?
Ducat. That was the currency back then.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, but I found out how they actually did, like, kept tally of how much money you owed.
I assume they write it down in a ledger.
No. Remember, not everyone could read and write.
They could see numbers. They put like little 1, 1, 2.
Nope.
I'm sure they would hire somebody who could fucking
A stick.
What?
Yeah, a stick. You had this like a long stick that was carved out, and say you go to the butcher, right? He dip it the top of it in red paint, and then he push with a little symbol on the bottom of it, right? And he'd push that into his paper, and you'd bring that with you, and then he'd have his he'd keep tally of how many of them you owed.
That's wild.
Yeah. Ancient Oz, fun. The old currency of Ireland used to be based on cows. So
yes.
what? So no, that was Scotland. They were nervous.
Y'all aren't far from each other.
I know, but still, I mean, at least we don't have nervous-looking sheep. Like, for some reason,
we know why they wear kilts, because a sheep can hear a zipper a mile away.
I know, right? There's actually a joke over here.
Nobody's gonna be mad, but my family comes from Scotland, so don't be mad.
Oh no, there's a joke over here that people keep saying when they go to Scotland. Say for talk's sake, we go to Scotland, right? And you're there, and you're like, oh, you get lamb, and you turn around to me, and you're like, how's the lamb? Salty.
I'm salty. Oh my gosh. All right, so I don't know if she's gonna get on to me for this one or not. If my daughter finds out, but all right, so my daughter, like, I don't know what's going on with my kid. So like she kind of like half-assed came out like a few months ago, and like kind of partially, and so she comes in last night, and we were talking. Oh no, it was like a couple of nights ago, and so we were talking about like going to like someday if we ever get a chance to go to Scotland or Ireland or something.
Yeah.
And my daughter, I swear, if she was a boy, I would still be like, you can't talk to your mother like this. But she goes, do the girls in Ireland have like good boobs? And I'm like, I assume they have a variety of boobs like Americans do. I don't know. I haven't seen Irish boobs. I don't know. She's like, just, I'm like, good Lord, you're not allowed to say this to your mother. Even if you're a boy, you're not allowed to say this to your mother. No,
you don't say that to your mother.
Like, no, I don't. But like, I don't see that it'd be anatomically much different than us. Like,
actually, yes, there would. There's an actual scientific difference.
Are you? Well, we're Irish and Scottish. So I mean,
no. Because you're Scottish, you have a gene that's turned on. You may have a gene that's turned on. Do you have a problem with weight?
Probably because I don't eat properly. I didn't used to.
No, I mean, it's like if you gain weight, like, do you have a problem losing it?
I don't know. I can't stay on a diet. Like, everything looks yummy.
Yeah. Basically, Irish women are more top heavy, and the body is in starvation mode as well. Thanks to the famine, the Irish genetics have been activated into starvation mode. They estimated it will be in it for another 150 years.
That seems excessive.
It's what the NA does. But yes, literally, Irish women are more top heavy than American.
I think that's the answer she was looking for. I don't know. I'm like, girl,
You're only a child.
get out of here. No, go to bed. Go to your room. No.
Go play with your dolls.
She's not played with dolls in years. And she go in there and play online games and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, sorry, let me go ask Grandma.
And because she likes to get this reaction on me. So we have, I don't know if y'all have them. It's like a chicken place called Chick-fil-A.
No, we don't have that here. We've got a knockoff.
Fair enough. At the Walmart, sometimes you can buy some of their sauce. They have a Polynesian sauce and a Chick-fil-A sauce.
Ooh.
And she likes the Chick-fil-A sauce. And so when I was at Walmart, I got that. And then I found some, I guess they were supposed to be air-fried chicken nuggets in a bag. And
Okay.
I told her, I got you your Chick-fil-A sauce. And, of course, some bag of chicken nuggets, because how can you have Chick-fil-A sauce without the chick? She goes, I'd like Chick-fil-A sauce and a chick. I was like, you're fired. No.
You're like, I will beat you. Over here, we've got chicken fillet roll, which is like
Little. Love it.
what?
It's cute. Chicken fillet.
No, a chicken fillet roll.
Oh, filet.
No, stop being French.
That's because the word is fucking French.
Well, you're
I
not
don't like it more
French.
than you, but it is a French word.
Well,
If they're the ones that invented it, then that's the pronunciation of it.
Well, we put it into a roll, so it's a chicken fillet. We pronounce the T, goddammit.
Don't give me that crap. Your name starts with an E and it's pronounced with an O. So don't you even start your shit with me, sir.
Oh, please. I know this guy whose name begins with a T and it sounds like a W.
That's my point exactly. Like, see, so you cannot even get on to me about shit making sense or not making sense. Like, I've seen Gaelic. No.
Uh-huh.
What was that? Oh shit! I'm sitting on my phone. I was wondering what the hell just vibrated. I was like, what? Yeah,
So many
notification from
jokes.
TikTok.
I could make so many jokes, but I won't. I'll be
Yeah,
good.
I've got enough jokes from my daughter. I was like, good lord, that girl ain't even right. That girl ain't even right. I was like, yeah, there's a lot of comments coming in. What the fuck?
Yeah, I've noticed you're getting a lot more traction of late. It seems like your shadow ban might be lifted.
A little. So Senate Bill 1610 passed, and it has little to do with a bit to do with the turnpike. It means that they have to do actual proper environmental study to see if it will cause damage before they can build. So
Okay.
that at least puts up a little bit of a roadblock for them, because they've been trying to rush this and hurry up and start taking people's homes, because
Yeah.
like 650 homes are at risk.
Jesus. Did you hear?
I think 2 cemeteries, or at least part of 2 cemeteries, and a watershed and a lake.
Do you know the Spanish property law? That's insane.
I don't know.
Okay.
I probably don't.
Basically, say for talk's sake, you have your house right there, right? Like, you own your house, you own the land around it. You're like, okay, I'll give it to my kids, my grandkids, whatever, like that.
Yeah.
They get a writ from the crown, from the city council, and all stuff like that. They're building a highway. They'll just go right through your house.
That's a good way to get the citizenry to violent.
Oh, it has led to violence. Like,
I bet, because if you don't even give the people a say, not even a little bit, like, yeah, I kind of condone that kind of violence. I do. Like, people have a right to at least try to fight it in court or something.
They did, but basically people still sketchy people still use it.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because what we have here is called eminent domain, and it's bullshit. It's not eminent. You made it eminent.
Mm.
But yeah, they're just, hey, multi-gun.
Hey, Multigun.
How's it going? It's going okay. I'm a little nervous. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be in Bixby, Oklahoma, which is quite a ways away. Like if you look up
She
where
nearly
Midwest
blew
City
away
is.
today.
Well, if you look up where Midwest City, Oklahoma is, and then how far it is from Bixby, that's how far I have to go and back. So
What happened in Bixby? Because I know Bixby, Oklahoma really well. I know the name. Something happened there.
it probably did. Stuff happened all over Oklahoma, dude.
Yeah.
That's another issue I have is there's probably a lot of like historical significance, at least to some degree, all over Oklahoma, and they're just wanting to concrete the whole bloody thing over. I'm very offended by that. I mean, even if it wasn't 650 homes at risk, like I'm still like don't do that. We have enough roads. Why don't you fix the ones you already got?
There's literally an issue in Ireland that I can't say because of YouTube.
Okay.
And it's not even bad. Yeah. Literally, people talking about this issue again, their channel shut down.
Oh, you're gonna write that in the private checks now. I'm curious.
Okay, hope.
Because I'm like, really now. Got me all wondering. Oh, I didn't have that turned on. Or do I have that turned on? I forgot to turn on duets so people can duet it if they wanted. TikTok, you literally just flagged one of my videos. And the video was telling me. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh my god, that's sad.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm reading it higher. Sorry. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good because they're batting for the wrong side there. Just because somebody has got a good what's the word I'm looking for? PR team doesn't make them the good guys.
I don't care who's the good or the bad guys.
I fucking do.
No, what I'm saying is like I care for the Irish homeless. You know that way?
Right. Oh, I turned off everything. I turned off everything, including the comments. Actually, there we go. I can see them now. Oh, but yeah. If I'm need to go to Big City tomorrow, so if y'all want to like send some love to my PayPal so I can get gas and stuff, I would sure appreciate it because I do not want to run out, be part way there because I'll be live streaming from the side of the road. Like y'all, shit, help, like that would be so bad.
Myers live stream title. I live here now.
I'd be like, no.
Did you see the video going around to TikTok, Moira, of the girl going through the car wash and the water from the car wash is coming through the passenger side of her car?
I must have missed that.
It's going around a lot of mechanic things, and she's like, and the guy's like, oh, honey, you think it's bad now? Wait until you see the bill.
Oh shit. Oh my gosh, I need to wash my car too because it does look kind of looks like a drink was spilt on the side of the car. So I'm like,
oh,
yeah, like it's like a splash and like the drink like yeah, sound like lovely.
Oh, that's fun.
So it doesn't look too bad. Just
there's
like some of the dirt stuck to it, so it just looks weird. So
yeah,
I actually need to wash my car.
This guy
cost like $1 or $2, so that's not too bad. But like, yeah, if somebody wants to send like $40 or so, that would be super great. Or 50, 60. I'm not sure.
Stupid question. How much would it cost to drive 800 miles?
Honestly, the gas prices vary from state to state, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, because it's like
all right. So if you average, we'll say $4. What state? What states are you going to?
Houston to San Antonio, so Texas.
Oh, okay. That's all right. So we'd say $4 a gallon, and then however big the tank is on the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know its mileage. I mean, we don't even know what kind of
like
car
it's meant to be carrying like 6 people.
Well, I mean, we don't know how it is on gas. Yeah.
Some
cars are better than others. talk about highway miles and all this. Like, so I do not know. Houston to San Antonio. That doesn't actually sound too bad. Let me get a look at this real quick.
It's like a 3-hour and change drive.
All right, so if it's like 3-hour drive, I don't know. It'd probably be like, depending on the vehicle, it might be $60 or $70.
Okay, so about 120.
It could be. Like I said, it depends
Okay,
on the gas prices and what
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
not
vehicle you're
bad.
putting the gas into.
Yeah, that isn't bad because, like, what we're doing is who's ever driving, we're going to pay for the petrol.
Right on.
Sorry, the gas.
Fuel works.
The petroleum.
Oh, my eyes itchy. Sorry.
Turn around.
Actually, yeah. Now that I think of it, I'm sitting there thinking like $50 or $60 for fuel, and like $10 or so would be cool for like Taco Bell. I don't know if he might just send that or not. I don't know, but I'll check. I'll check.
Yeah.
Like,
There's a joke.
Maybe they won't. I don't know. We shall see.
There's a joke over here about Taco Bell.
Oh, I'm sure.
That when you get Taco Bell, like when you order Taco Bell as a takeout, in the bag, like say for talk's sake, you get 3 Taco Bells delivered to your house. They send you 3 diapers as well.
Oh, that is so tough. Ouch. I don't think anybody loves me right now. Ouch.
Did someone give you a mean comment?
No, they didn't send any money at all. So like that little fundraiser part, it'll tell you how much it's accumulated all together, but it doesn't tell you how much is actually in it right now. And so like 93 cents. Yeah, I know. That's rough, man. I'm like, ouch. Oh, and the main balance of the PayPal is $5.51.
Oof.
Yeah, so it's like, ooh.
That's nearly enough for Taco Bell.
Hey, Haster, how are you?
Yo,
yeah,
Haster.
that's almost enough for Taco Bell. That is not enough to get to Bixby, and I got to be there in the morning.
Well, you could always do what North Korea does and have a wood-burning truck.
What?
Yeah, North Korea has wood-burning trucks.
I've never heard that. And I don't have time to go get one.
Just a quick trip over to North Korea.
Quick trip. Bixby's closer. Shit.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, heck. My hair's all floofing up on the sides. I hate that. I wish my hair would stop doing that.
My Dutch friend, her hair kept annoying her so much. Like, she had really long hair like herself. And then she cut it off.
Damn.
Yeah.
The Dutch are a little weird, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the Dutch are like lowland Germans. That's literally what.
And Germans are a little weird too. Like.
Well, yeah. Like someone said, like when the EU said, "Oh yeah, like I'm sending this to your Twitter." When the EU's like, "Hey, if anything bad happens, Germany, you can have the military." They're like, "Hold on, are you telling me that we can like boost up a military?"
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and they said like Poland's ass just like clenched tighter. Crap! I forgot I'm on a ban.
I was wondering why I hadn't received anything. I was like, what happened?
I'll send it to your Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, I said something mean.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. That is a wood-burning truck.
I'm trying to figure out how that happened. Oh, right in the face, too. God.
Yeah. Like I follow a couple of like ex North Koreans, like people who've escaped,
Right.
and they're like, what was one of the weirdest things that you like, the most shocking things you saw? And this girl said that she got across the border, right? And she was scrambling across and everything. And she said, and she heard rumblings and everything. And she said, and she saw a giant, a guy 6'4". Like to her, she was like barely 5 foot tall. And she said she thought he was like, she thought she died because the Korean myth.
Poor girl.
Yeah. And she said, and he was there
Okay.
and he just pointed the light in her face. And he's like, who are you? What the hell are you doing here? And she heard the clicks of the gun, right? And she just closed her eyes and he went like that. He said, you from the north? And she went, yeah. He said, welcome to South Korea.
She's probably like,
Oh my, yeah. She said that like she just like fell over and was like, oh my god, and she was
you
lying
see a
down.
huge giant and there's a bright shining light. Like, is this the light they told me to go into? What is this? Ah. I
But
know.
when
If I saw, I don't know. I would be shocked if I saw someone who was like, say, 8 or 9 feet tall. I'd be like, So she's probably pretty stunned herself.
like she said that the guy apologized to her because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning and all he could get her was a McDonald's.
She'd be like, "What's that?
What the hell?" She said like because a
This
hamburger.
This is gourmet.
Yeah, she said a hamburger in North
You're
Korea.
apologizing for this amazing feast here.
Yeah.
What else is there to have?
Yeah, she's
Really?
like she said that was shocking because like after she finished it, he gave her like a couple more and everything, right? And she was there and she said like he was talking like this amazing food was like trash. Like when he said, "Oh yeah,
stuff you appreciate when you hardly get any food."
yeah," and then she turned around and she's like, "Oh my god!" Like she was there and she said that she saw this dude and she never saw it before, right? And the next morning, she was looking around the center that she was in, and there was this soldier, like just sitting around talking in their break room, right? And he was eating, and he took up this sandwich and he took a bite of it, spit it on the ground, and said, "Oh my god, what the heck is my wife thinking? What the hell is this sauce?" And threw it in the bin and said, "Screw it, I'm going to the canteen." And she said she never saw anyone thrown away
Food
a sandwich. Yeah, she never saw that before in her life.
Like, Lord, I think I'm going back north. They appreciate the food. No, I'm just kidding. Don't. Yeah,
no, kidding. She's there. She's looking. She's like, I need that sandwich. But
I probably would have gone up to him like, I'll eat it. Shit, go ahead. I'll take it.
Yeah, but like she said, she met the guy later on, and she said, "No, I really wouldn't because they." You know the way they have all these like flavorings that we don't use here?
I guess.
Yeah, one of them she put on it was like a jam, but was made out of octopus. Yeah. It was basically it's meant to be used for like a seafood casserole. But she grabbed the wrong jar and put it onto his sandwich.
Ew.
Yeah, and he's like,
yeah, no.
I'll just go to the canteen.
No.
But the stuff that they have to learn time.
That's just, but yeah.
Yeah. Like weird stuff that we take for granted. How to use the bus.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah, hold on, one sec.
My hair is bugging the crap out of me. Oh, I didn't realize the comic chat said I look nice in office attire. Thank you. He's probably gone now, though. I didn't realize he said that. I must have been looking at another page for a minute and missed it.
Yeah, that color is really nice. Like, a few people said they really liked the shirt. Wait, I don't know. Like, I've been watching a lot of crap on TV of like just while I've been doing a few different things. One of the things I've been really watching is oh crap, I forget. The name's after slipping my head now. It's the show about the 3 women living in Miami. The Golden Girls.
There's 4 women.
Yeah, as I said, it slipped my mind.
You said 3, and I was sitting here like Sex in
Yeah.
the City. They said
Oh.
in Florida. Like, oh, that's not Sex in the City.
Don't.
No.
I had to watch that show when I was growing up. Don't. I've got PTSD from that show. My God. And then my mother watched the movies, and then the
What
revival.
is wrong with your mother? Oh my God.
She's a woman.
I'm a woman. I don't watch that shit.
I know, but
Texas
still.
Potato.
One of the main jokes between me and my friend is make me a sandwich. Right? But the thing is, would you do this if you're
I'll put octopus jam on yours.
what? No,
If I make
no,
you a
she
sandwich,
got-
you can have octopus
no.
jam.
Do witch hands like you're doing a spell. Do your hands like a witch. Poof, your sandwich.
That's cute.
Yeah. It's like the joke between us is it's like wherever we are, it's like someone's like, oh yeah, like they were messing, they said, oh yeah, you can like tell her what to do. I said, yeah, I said, make me a sandwich. She said, go fuck yourself.
That's not like my response. That would be something I would say.
Yeah.
That's something I have said.
No, or else even more, she said, I said to her, make me a sandwich one time. Like we were on the train, right? I said, shut up, make me a sandwich. And she turned around and she said, oh, I'll make you a sandwich. And you'll eat it. Won't you? And I'm like, why? Why are you putting in it? Why? What's it to you?
Oh Lord.
And the funny thing is afterwards, like when we were in the train station, I had gone lunch. We were there for a few hours, and she got us like a few drinks and a sandwich. And she was there, and she's like, "Go on, eat it." And the people around us didn't realize there was an inside joke between us, right? And they're like, "Why the hell is this dude acting dead?"
Okay.
Like,
Y'all are wild, I'm telling you.
no. What might get me in for trouble, I have to be nice when I'm on the plane. I have to be nice. Is if people are beside me and I don't want to talk to them, I pretend I'm from a mysterious Eastern European country.
You could just put earbuds in.
I don't have earbuds.
Buy some cheap earbuds at the store.
But then I could still hear them. It'd be better if
Yeah,
they
you
didn't think.
try not to talk to folks if they got earphones in. Usually they'll try to not,
One time I was on a train and this guy was like, Jesus, and I went, Rashna,
That sounds like some bullshit Russian.
I know, right? I'm from the country of Uzbekistan.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Just imagine, you see.
At some point, I really do want to mess with somebody if they try to talk to me and I'm not in the mood to. Although, like, I don't know when that will come up.
No, what we're going to.
I mean that I actually, that I have the option of not listening to them. I want to tell them in my most plain American accent. Sorry, I don't speak English. and see if it clicks.
No, I've said something weirder to someone. I said,
go, "Oh, I'm sorry," or wait, what?
No, even weirder. Don't say you don't speak English. Name a different language and just walk off. If they start talking to you, sorry, don't speak Hebrew, and just leave. They'll be, oh, okay. Wait, what?
I do not want someone to think I'm anti-Semitic, but no, I think in my American accent, just saying, sorry, I don't speak English, and see if it clicks at all.
Hey, Bone. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Bone.
Or else what you do is, like, because we're thinking about doing this because the Jehovah's Witnesses have been quite annoying to us, so we want to annoy them, is go up to them. You know when they're on the street corners preaching? Let's go up to them and pretend we've never heard of Jesus.
You're a Catholic country. They're gonna know you're full of shit.
We're from Europe. You're Americans. We could make up a country and they believe it exists.
That's terrible.
Well, yes.
Be like,
That's why
it'll
it's
be
funny.
Uzbekistan. Her.
No, just be like, so
Bone says hi.
Hey, Bone. Just be like, oh, who's this? Jesus? Oh no, it's our Lord. Wait, no, we're in the Republic. We don't have lords.
We don't have those anymore.
Yeah, we killed ours.
So if you want to send some love, I would appreciate it. It's gonna cost me like $60 to go to Bixby and speak tomorrow. And I want to talk with Belle as well. So, like, as much as you can send, that would be great. I don't know if it'll work, but it's worth a shot. Phone might be like, sorry, can't help you. And I'll be like,
yeah.
we put like 25 in the tank today, but like I don't know like how far that will get us up there and back.
Did I tell you of the bull crap I had to go through with the airlines? They nearly canceled their ticket. They sold us a ticket that was oversold and sold out.
I don't know why they do that.
I don't know.
Because they know how many seats are on the bloody plane. That's a little machine. I feel like the machine should stop selling and say those tickets are no longer available. Once they've reached a certain number of tickets, it's allowed to put out.
Yeah. But they turned, so I had to call American Airlines, Aer Lingus, American Airlines. They're like, oh, the problems with Aer Lingus, the problems with American Airlines. And I eventually got through to this girl, and she's like, oh, yeah, let me fix that. Hold on, let me just have a look. Oh, I see what's the problem. Yeah, it's oversold. So what we can do is just move you. And I'm like, will I have seats? Yeah, just give me 2 minutes. Boom, now you have seats. I'm like, thank
Finally, somebody who is and shows they know what they're doing. Thank goodness.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I hope one day I can go to Ireland and Scotland. Oh my gosh, I so want to. Like, I'll go. I want to go by cruise though, because one, I don't think I can sit in a plane sitting down for that long. Like, I gotta get to move around.
They don't do cruises over here.
There's cruises that go to Ireland.
Dear God, I would kill myself.
Why?
It's too far along to like.
But you get to see the ocean. There's different stops along the way. They stop like at Nova Scotia, and then so on and so on until they get there.
So it's not direct. So you're going like.
Yeah. There's different stops. I've checked. There's different stops along the way, like Ireland, Scotland, the British Isles. Like it does a whole thing. So there's different ports. But yeah, I can't sit in a seat for like 15 or 20 hours. Like, it'll drive me nuts. I have to be able to get, like,
It's 7 hours to America. And that's just to get to Houston, and you're further away than Texas.
No, I'm not. Texas is right below me. You will fly over us to get to Houston.
For a laugh, I will give you a flight map of where I'm going. I'll give my flight number, and there's a flight tracker. And if I'm over your house, just take a photograph of the plane.
I'm sitting here trying to think if there's something I can do big enough that you'd be able to look out your window and see it.
Set your land on fire?
No! I would get rid of some of the shrubbery for a while.
Yeah.
But it also would get rid of everybody's houses for a while, too. There's people who live on the other side of the woods, you know? They'd be pissed. Next door neighbors would be pissed. Everybody would be pissed.
Yeah. What? My friend is in the airplane, and I wanted him to have something to see.
Well, I don't know if you're coming in at night. I don't know. Like, we'd have to like have a bonfire and like I don't think we have any Christmas lights, but like just throwing a whole bunch of Christmas lights all over the bloody yard, you know. I still don't think that would be big enough for you to see it though.
No, what?
Like,
No,
I
what you do is
like,
you make,
I would have to probably because y'all would start coming in for a descent over my house, going because Will Rogers Airport is southwest of me, so you'd be crossing over me to get to it. I'd have to do something like unusual, like paint my roof white, something like that. That you'd look down, you might maybe see it.
Did you hear about the guy who lived beside the airport and got really annoyed with the plane, so he painted onto his roof like "Welcome to a different city," and was freaking out the passengers?
I love it. I fucking love that.
The
That's
airport
great.
bought his house for him to stop.
Sons
And it's
of bitches.
Yeah, like no, they gave him the money. That was his whole plan, to get the best deal. So
That's clever. I like it.
yeah. Like one of the things that I thought was like just the things of people annoying people that I thought was absolutely funny was there was this guy and he was like playing this guitar really badly,
Oof.
right? And yeah, and this guy just walked up and took his amp and walked off.
Dang.
Hmm.
How about just paying him $20 to stop?
Oh no, he'd keep going because there's a spot up in Grafton Street where where more people have been discovered than anywhere else in the country.
I've heard of Grafton Street. My first husband would told me about Grafton.
Yeah, that's where a lot of the shops are.
Remember, he grew up in Longford.
I'm so sorry.
That's fucked up. Well, he was born in Manchester, but grew up in Longford. So
Yeah. No wonder your girl's like cheeky. She's like got a lot of Irish in her. Jesus.
no, that was my first husband. That's not her dad.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah, that was my first husband, and he died before she was born.
I'm so sorry.
It was a long time ago. It ended badly, but like we became friends. So like when life ended, like we were on good terms. So that's good.
Yeah. Well, it's still there. But
it's like a friend of mine died because like we really never should have got married. I don't.
Young and stupid.
We really didn't love each other like husband and wife like we should have. So yeah. So it's not like I lost a husband, but it's like I lost like one of my friends. So that sucked. So.
But yeah, Grafton Street now is like where all the little stores and things like that are. Like the Disney stores there, like the main touristy stores.
You should run Disney out of your country. You should run them out of town.
Oh no, they've got a tiny store in the back arse of nowhere. Like they went from having like one of the main stores to being like at the top of Grafton Street where nobody goes. Like literally, you go to the top of Grafton. Everyone's in the middle of Grafton Street, right? That's where everyone is. But they are at the far other end of Grafton Street. You know, like when they start going into like the cheap shoe shops and like things like that.
I guess.
No, I mean like you start moving out of the tourist area.
Right.
Yeah, that's where they are. They're up by the taxi rank, by the park. Right?
Okay.
They're the last store there, and yeah. I know you're going to laugh at me for knowing this, but they're also across the road from Victoria's Secrets. There's a reason why I know that, and it's not creepy.
No, it's just well, I mean, you walk down the street, you see it. It's hard to miss, I'm sure, but like,
yeah, no, it's like
huge. Disney stores right across from Victoria's Secret. How fucking weird is that?
No. There's an adult store, right? Okay. And right across from it, like across the road, owned by the same guy who owns it, is a toy store. right?
Yes,
Like
I gathered.
no, a kid's toy store.
That's what I gathered.
Yeah, but the funny thing about it is, it's like, oh, toys for the parents and children.
And I went to Scotland.
Oh, Scotland's worse.
Shit.
But if you're going to Scotland, go to Edinburgh.
I've heard that's kind of white trash over there.
But that's Glasgow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, good point. Never mind.
Edinburgh's got like where the Dukes are and things like that. Like, so they've got a lot of money pumped into it.
I want to go to all the places they film Outlander.
I've never seen Outlander.
That's so weird.
Didn't they speak Irish in Outlander in one bit?
Scottish Gaelic.
It's close enough. Like Scots Gaelic is basically a dialect of Irish.
I know my mom's got a book of both on the bookcase. One's Irish Gaelic, one's Scottish Gaelic. I'm like,
I cannot read.
well, it tells you what it is next to it. It's like it teaches you the language. Although it would help if they had pronunciation.
So it's like, deals with. There is no word for hello in Irish.
It's a long ass sentence.
Basically, I said the greeting, which is so the greeting translated is God be with you, and then
that's not the one I heard. The one I heard was like 100,000 welcomes.
No, that's tourist crap.
Oh, fuck you then.
Well, fuck you too. Céad Míle Mailse.
That's a complicated thing to say. Though. That's not very fair to say.
100,000 welcomes, Céad.
Céad Míle Mailse.
No, okay. So it's Céad Míle Mailse.
Now, like I said, it's kind of hard to tell you it.
Well, there's even an easier one. Foilse Roiv.
Foilse Roiv.
No, foilse. Like tin foil and cha.
Foilse.
Okay. Yeah, and then Roiv.
Foilse Roiv.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you just make me say?
That's the shorter version. It's like
okay.
Over all the doors, it's like Foilse Roiv. It's like you're very welcome.
I remember that. I make no guarantees.
You're like, I wake up in the morning. I remember Potato said so. What is
Dude, if I get some burritos tonight, I'm probably not going to remember after I eat.
So did you learn any Irish? No, go away.
Like I have an easier time when I like if I hear it like more than once, like on Outlander, like when they're about to have a drink, like Slanjiva, you know, and
yeah,
and so when I hear it like throughout the show, it's easier to like understand or figure out what they're saying. Like there's sometimes, and they sometimes do that. Like he'll say something, she goes, "What's that mean?" And he'll tell her, and so then we get to
Yeah,
like so if you pay attention, you can learn a little bit of Gaelic watching the show too. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, like Sláinte is like it means cheers,
right?
But it also means journeys. It also means like blessings and things like that. So say for talk's sake that like we were talking in Irish back in the day, right? And you were going to America. I'd walk up, I'd give you a hug, and I'd tell you Sláinte. Like,
right.
And then I'd add in the Irish word for journeys and things like that.
The good journey.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's basically because the Irish, we don't like to say goodbye because goodbyes are final.
Oh, okay.
So whenever anyone goes, it's always see you later, catch you around. If you
hear like that too.
Yeah. So like they'd be like they'd walk up and they'd be like Sláinte and everything, and like in my ancestor, possibly your ancestor's diary, he turned around and he said that the hardest thing he ever said, he said was to his daughter. He said in Irish, right? He said "Slán last," which is goodbye. He said those were the hardest words that he ever spoke. Yeah, don't worry, they ended up together. He ended up very happy.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just like when you read things from that time period and that, it's like like you realize kind of how good we have it now.
Right. At least in some ways, in other ways it's gone tits up. So.
Well, yeah. I mean,
there's always gonna be something wrong.
Like
Captain
he bought
KG, holy crap!
Hey,
How are
Captain.
you doing? Oh my
He
goodness,
bought
it's been months. How are you?
He bought his 4-year-old daughter a half stuffed, half porcelain doll.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, it took me a while to be like, how could it be half stuffed? And then I realized the head and the hands are
because
porcelain.
it's like here up is porcelain, and like the rest of it's poofy and
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm not a fan of dolls. They're kind of creepy, but like I'm aware of them. And the
Yeah, she was done after Princess Victoria of Prussia.
Fancy.
That's how actually the porcelain dolls were originally made after. They were made after the princesses.
What happened to MKG? I was like, we hadn't seen him in forever. He's like, sorry, I couldn't. I'm like, what happened, dude?
Did he explode?
Clearly not. He's still here.
Like, back before they got him molded, like, you would have gotten your daughter, you would have gotten her.
Yay.
Just be careful. Ancient One, just be... Whoa. Stop. He's going to get your flag for spam.
No, he usually does this. He usually stopped at 3.
Yes, but I'm just giving you a heads up.
Oh, he's done this before. It's been fine.
Okay.
My bad. I hit enter by accident. I wanted to say I wish I could help you out more. Ma'am?
Yeah, he hit sorry, couldn't by accident.
I'm a bit confused.
Oh,
helping me out more indicates something has been sent, but it's not indicating that anything has been sent.
I think he sent you stuff in the past. Rather than at this moment, you see.
Oh, possibly.
Hey, Ancient One. But they would have had like dolls, and then later on, like, which he did, he went to a sculptor when that happened around the 1830s.
Oh, it says that he did send me something on my PayPal. It's not indicating that it has shown up.
Sometimes it takes a bit.
That's so bad. 93 cents there and like $5. I know that's so bad, but like I want to know what's a line. Like it's bad in here. So,
but they would have had the faces sculpted to look like the little girls.
Well, a lot of the dolls did. I find them creepy. Like there's some that like have blank faces.
They look dead.
That's creepy too.
Oh, they are creepy. Like they do look dead. Like the thing, like he did say like that his daughter had one sitting on her bed.
You know what? I'm gonna stop you right there. Sir. We're not going any further in this doll conversation. This conversation is finished. We're gonna talk about politics or something safe. We're not talking about dolls. We'll stop you right fucking there.
They're gonna give you nightmares.
Right there, man. Right there. Stop.
Ancient One. It's 3:38 and I'm wide awake.
It was on getting by PayPal. Yeah, I'm refreshing to see if it shows up. It's not showing up.
I don't think he sent it to the right one.
Well, the link is literally like right there, and it's called Getting By, which is what that is titled. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Tate.
Tate!
Hey, how are
Hey,
you?
Moira, will I drop the link back into the chat for you?
I mean, yeah. I mean, the link is the link. I mean, it wouldn't be any different. But it's
Well,
the pin.
I know, but sometimes when it goes in the chat, people find it hard to see.
Well, it
I'm
told
just
me
being
it
helpful.
has the right name on it, so I don't. Oh, okay. I got a meow from Thade. Nice.
You know what I'd love to try? Like, if I could go back into the past.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not saying that anything's been sent. Captain NKG may have to check his PayPal and see if something happened. Maybe I don't know. Sometimes it makes you. There's like two different send buttons. You have to hit this, and then make sure you're sure of it, and you have to hit that.
Yeah,
it wasn't hit. I don't know, because
but
because when money gets sent, it shows up pretty fast, and it's not even telling me. Let me check my email. Sometimes it'll tell me something is pending. So sometimes I'll do that if something's not showing up. So yeah, man. Got a bunch of junk mail. I don't need a hearing aid. Dick.
What?
Shut it. Trying to delete some of these. Sally Beauty Supply. How'd that even happen?
Maybe you bought something or you got something for your kid and they like
Sally's Beauty Supply. No, that's where I would get some hair color at. I thought I already got this email, but it's telling me that they have approved my daughter being re-enrolled. So okay, good.
How's she doing?
Sassy, but fine.
Well,
she's healthy.
Well, that's good.
Healthy and sassy. She's a little blob. I think maybe that's just normal teenage thing.
Well, yeah, like teenagers are like bleh.
Yeah, I think just being blah is genetic. So yeah. Ooh. Oh, I was like, where did the keyboard go? Wow, nice picture.
Hey, Dave.
Hey guys, what's up? Thought I'd stop by and say howdy.
Well, howdy.
I have a cut under my toe that is very much annoying, and I'm blaming it on Moira.
How is it Moira's fault? You guys
That's what
are
I'm
like
saying.
several thousand miles away from each other.
Right?
Oh, she astral projected here, and we got into a battle of like the ages and everything, and she got me with her katana.
Then I would
Oh,
be able
man.
to astral project my ass to Bixby.
No. If you astral projected your ass to Bixby, you're still not physically there.
Then how did I physically get into an altercation with you?
It's anime. I don't know. Somehow they manage it, but yet
I'm not
aren't
an anime
physically
kind of
there.
girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it worked.
Yes, you are an anime character though. Inadvertently, you've become an anime character.
How?
Yeah.
I don't know. Ask the person who made you an anime character.
Nobody made me an anime character.
Yeah, they did.
If I could draw, I would honest to God do anime characters of us. That would be hilarious.
We can all blame Raquel for this. There you go.
Yeah, let's blame Raquel.
How are you gonna blame poor Raquel?
Because
that poor girl.
Because if it makes her swear with her voice, it's hilarious.
She sounds like a Care Bear. I mean, this is true. It's cute though.
Like, yes. Have you ever heard that Care Bear cuss? I have.
It's fucking adorable.
I've heard said Care Bear cuss and be angry behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah. I've heard her be sad. I've not heard her like flip out. Well, I mean, yeah, she almost flipped out on somebody, but she was more sad than anything.
Yeah. Well.
But in fairness, they were being assholes at the time.
Well, yeah, it happens.
One in particular, but no sense in bringing that up.
Yeah, well, it happens.
I think it happened last year or early this year. I can't remember.
Have any of you
There's
guys
somebody
been following,
everybody's had a problem with. So.
have any of you guys been following the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case?
I didn't try to, but like no matter where I go, there it is. TikTok, Twitter.
Actually,
Yeah.
I have somewhat been keeping up with it. I watched a few days of the trial while I was bored.
Did you see Dr. Mommy?
Dude, Amber's lost her damn mind.
Oh yeah, she lost a long time ago.
She got diagnosed with by Dr. Mommy.
Who?
The psychiatrist Nick Rekieta dubbed her Dr. Mommy. So now the internet calls her Dr. Mommy.
Yeah, I think something went wrong when MKG tried this because like nothing has shown up. I'm so sad.
But
darn it.
Yeah, she was going to buy me Taco Bell. God damn it.
I also need a fuel to be able to get to Bixby. I'm expected to speak tomorrow morning.
But so they were talking and fucking cupcakes was brought up as yes. So they said so your husband knew, you told your husband for her to not be trustworthy. You like because she said, "Oh, you can thank my husband for these for the cupcakes." Okay. And she's like, so you told your husband? And she's like, no, I told my husband I'm having a high-profile client. Can you please go to the bakery and pick me up some cupcakes? And her and Amber Heard shared them. That is not what I said.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
I think it was wild because they were talking to Johnny Depp. I heard one clip and like TikTok was making so much fun of it. And it says, so you had a mega pint. And he goes, I had a glass of wine. It seemed necessary. And everybody's giggling. Like, because as soon as he said mega pint, he just kind of looks at him because a pint is a measurement. How do you have a mega pint? It's either a pint or it's fucking not, you know?
Well, see,
and he was like, a mega pint? And then you can hear the like people in the court giggling. Like how stupid.
Well, I actually feel kind of bad for him because from what
too, but it's just the fact that the guy questioning Johnny Depp was asking stupid questions, and we're like, what?
Yeah, well, her lawyers are trying so much to catch him off guard, and Johnny's just rolling with it.
Because the questions are hilariously stupid. Like they're like, what?
They're desperate.
Well, her lawyers are desperate because too much evidence has come out about her.
Right.
Jason Momoa said that he won't do an Aquaman 3 with her.
Yeah.
Man, that is. Wait, it says yesterday that. I gotcha. Okay, he sent a picture. He sent it yesterday. I didn't recognize the last name, so I did not know who had sent that. So it's something he sent yesterday, not today.
Got it.
I was super fucking confused. I was like, what is happening? I thought he had sent it like a few minutes ago, and it was not showing up.
Guys, remember, Myers easy to confuse.
Yeah. Well, because the name is on there, it's like I can't even pronounce the last name. But I think half of it you pronounce, half of it you don't. I don't know. But yeah, so I was like, wonder who that is. You know.
I'm sure that Tade's seen this clip. So they were talking. This lawyer was questioning the guy, like the butler.
That's a big whoop. Whoop! I thought you knew my name was Mike. I forgot. Like if you told me, I forgot. Because most people, if they do tell me their real name, there's a good chance that like usually they don't want people knowing their real name anyway. Mm-hmm. So if I'm used to seeing like say Potato Rabbit, I'm so used to seeing that. The only reason I remember what his real name is when I do is because it's like the singular version of my mother's maiden name.
I got doxxed the other day.
Dang, bro, I'm so sorry. But like they may have told me his real name, but I've never used it in conversation. and all I ever see is Thade. So if he ever told me, I have no idea what his real name
Yeah,
is.
but that's the weird thing. Like, I've got like my panel. I know their real names, but in my head, like the guys who I'm meeting up, it's like Favre, not his real name.
Well, because one, I guess my brain just does it because
Mm-hmm.
Potato Revan, that's the names I've known y'all by.
Yeah.
And so
Like,
it's almost like those are your real names, and your real names are kind of not in a way. And plus, I'm not used to saying them. I don't use them.
Well, my real name is my real name is my government slave name, and I don't often use it. So
my real name is the name forced on me by the English oppressors who took and stole my culture.
Yeah.
Not the spelling, not the fucking spelling of it though.
Yeah, be quiet.
It's like EION. There's too many
Yeah.
vowels. There's a lot of vowels.
I know, right? It's
And I'm
perfect.
like, and when you tell me how you pronounce it, I'm like,
No, but seriously, I got doxxed the other day.
oh, it's in the wrong place, my friend.
What happened? Who doxed you?
Yeah.
Are you next to TikTok?
No, it was a guy that does a show called Halogen Helix. His name's Paul. He's an Australian.
Also,
Because on my Twitter, on my Twitter, my real name's on my Twitter. And
are you on my Twitter?
I think so.
That's you. I know you. Yes. I was wondering.
You have, I do know you.
No, I knew. You see, the thing is, I knew that was you, but at the same time, like it looked a bit weirder. You know, the angle. So I'm just like, okay. So I just let you follow. I followed you back, and I'm like, is that you? Yeah, that's
me. That's me.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I would not be able to. I even if I went to.
Well, my actual. Okay, Moira. My actual first name is Roman. Okay.
Okay, that does sound sort of familiar. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Roman
you
Polanski.
told me like one time.
Not Polanski. Not Polanski. No Polanski. No
No,
Polanski.
I wasn't even thinking that. I was not even thinking that.
But like I said, I got doxxed on his show the other day because I got into a Twitter argument with the guy and he doxxed me.
Oh.
Anti-checker.
I mean, I'm not too upset about it. Fuck them, you know. But like, the only reason I'm going by Thade anymore is because that's how a lot of people know me. So,
Anti-checker accidentally doxed me, because we were like I sent him a parcel like a couple of years back.
Oh shit.
And he's like, okay, so this parcel's from, and read out my first and my last name.
Yeah.
He was able to pronounce your first name? Holy shit.
Yeah, because I told him like how to pronounce it, because like he was there, and when I told him it was coming in, he's like, how the hell do you pronounce that thing? So I told him how to pronounce it.
Yes, Bone, you do often see me on Captain Trek's channel. Actually, if people pay attention, I'm all over the place right now on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And next Thursday, you'll be on my channel.
Yes, I will be. And tomorrow I'll be doing a show. Not tomorrow, Friday I'll be doing a show, my usual Star Wars show with Josh. We're finally bringing it back. We've been on hiatus for a couple of weeks.
Nice.
And then, of course, I still do Bill's stuff. And of course, I'm on the Poindexter Lounge, which I'm about to have my own show over there probably here soon. Looking at doing a horror movie review show on the lounge. So.
But yeah, I'm still in Twitter jail.
Well, that may be changing here soon since Elon's bought it. He's releasing a lot of bans on people.
Yeah. Well, do you want to know what I said?
What did you do?
I quoted the DRSM-5. I got a 1-day suspension. I appealed it. Then my suspension got increased.
Oh, wow.
Because I quote, so I said there's two genders, the rest are mental illnesses, and I quote, then in my appeal, I quoted the DRSM-5 and I got an increase.
Wow. See, that's the kind of thing that Elon's going to change, because Elon says that he made a quote about, you know, being able to speak freely.
Yes. Fuck.
And so they Elon has already started. I mean, he hasn't fully completed the terms yet of the buyout, but they're already allowing people to appeal again, and they released 10,000 Twitter bans yesterday.
Well, I wasn't one of them. I must have been like extra spicy.
Well, one of my co-hosts on one of the shows I do, he appealed his yesterday, so he's waiting to find out if they release his ban.
Yeah. Hey, Moira, you know
I
that
mean,
you can
they did-
remove.
Do what?
I'm just saying, you know you can remove powered by StreamYards, right?
Do what by StreamYards?
You can remove the powered by StreamYards. The logo.
The logo on the corner there, darling.
No, I have to pay for it to be gone.
No. As far as I know, you can just simply turn it off. It's. Do you
Never-
have branding
nobody
or
ever bothered
anything?
to tell me that.
I don't know, because I've been using the paid version for so long. It's just an anime.
They want to use eminent domain to take 650 homes from people.
Fucking hell.
Rotating face.
Somebody wants to know why I was protesting against the turnpike. I'm like, because they want to take 650 homes from people, bruh. What do you think I need?
My appearance has changed. I am a little shapeshifter. Ha 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 ha.
Oh,
Avatar
God.
shipper.
I went from being Eric Draven the Crow to Louis de Pointe de Lac from Interview with the Vampire.
I didn't know that's what he's supposed to look like.
That's an actual drawing.
I read and had pictures.
That's an actual drawing based on the how he appears in the book.
And who is it again?
Louis, the guy that Brad Pitt played.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I can kind of see it.
Well, you should
And
see the
then-
actor who's playing him now. He's a lot more tanned than Brad Pitt.
He's okay. So he's Creole,
Yeah.
which is not far from how Louis was described in the book. People get this attitude that they've made him. Oh, they changed Louis into a black man. Actually, if you read the book, he's described as being Creole. So
Yeah, but Tate can.
Creole can be a mix.
Yeah, but Tate, in a way, you can also understand with so much forced like character changes and everything. You can also kind of see where I'm not saying this one is right. I'm just saying you can kind of see where people are getting annoyed from.
well, obviously, yes, but again, I'm a big fan of the Interview with the Vampire series. Well, the Vampire Chronicles stuff anyway, and it doesn't bother me. So, because like I said, he was supposed to be Creole. There was, he even talked about there was black blood in him, in the books. So,
Some have lived there most of their lives.
Yeah. Just while Moira's a little bit distracted, like doing her research.
Bone came in with a different picture.
yes,
But,
but he keeps shape-shifting into animals. You shape-shift into animals, my dear sir.
My back is killing me. Oh.
Hey,
I'll lay down.
I had a weird way of how a character can how a Mandalorian can kind of disappear.
Oh, explain.
Right? So let's just say, for talk's sake, the Sith I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
Say no one's ever seen his face. Just say he took the Creed.
Right.
No one's ever seen his face. So let's say that you're a Jedi and you're hunting me, right? You
Mhm.
know I'm somewhere. If you went into a crowd, but you found my helmet, like you shot me and decided the helmet it's broken, right?
Right.
And you go so and you find my helmet on a wall, you're screwed. You don't know what I look like.
Exactly.
Like, did you just take the helmet off, leave it on the wall, and you could be there, and you could be like, I don't know who I'm looking for. What race is he? Like, because he just showed up. He just shows up. It's like, is he actually a Mandalorian? Is he a Jedi? Who was he?
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Well,
I think if you broke the helmet, you could genuinely look for someone with plasma burns to the face.
well, yeah, probably. Well,
And
you
let's
know,
be
like,
honest. Go ahead.
okay, so like the Mandalorian people, like there was a race called the Mandalorians,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
a lot of the time, the Mandalorian people would take in other races and make them
Mhm.
part of the Mandalorian culture. So they had what they called their foundlings, kind of like what he's doing, what Din Djarin is doing with Grogu.
Yeah. Like that's kind of the story I'm going with this guy. He was kind of raised on Mandalore, but he never took the creed before the Jedi.
Yeah.
So then he became a Mandalore and kind of turned to the dark side, and that's why I have the dark saber.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I get to bonk people with it.
Yep.
Here's the thing. Do you think a Mandalorian Sith would be worse than a regular Sith? I mean, to try and kill.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it
what I'm
depends.
thinking.
If you've taken the full Mandalorian creed, then yes.
Yeah, that's
Because
what I'm saying.
the Mando, they're kind of hard to fight because of the way they're trained. So
yeah, and especially with the dark side, like they fight dirty.
yeah. Well, a Mandalorian Sith would be frightening. That was actually very close to what Revan was.
Yeah, Revan is the closest to a Mandalorian Sith that we've ever gotten. I would be
in fact, that pretty little mask that Revan wears is a Mandalorian mask.
Yeah, it's the front part of a Mandalorian helmet.
Yep. He took it from a dead Mandalorian woman. And he decided he would wear
his friend.
She was a friend.
Yeah, I was one of the two that I always forget that.
Yeah, he took her helm. He took her helm because, he took and decided to wear her helm because he vowed that he would wear it until no Mandalorian breathed there again.
Here's a question, just because my friend's wearing the same costume and things like she has the same helmet, right? If I say that we were flying together and say that I'm Mandalorian, I've taken the creed and everything like that, right? And say that I'm a Jedi or whatever, you're flying around with me. I'm Rogue. Not bad, but I've just left the order.
Right.
If I give you a helmet and you put it on, are you Mandalorian now? In my eyes, if I say to you,
okay, so if a Mandalorian shares armor with the an outsider, and if he takes into account, like, say, you're handing me a helmet and it's got the markings of your clan on it.
Yeah.
If you hand me something with that and welcome me into your clan, then I am a Mandalorian in training.
Yeah. Like, that's what I was saying, because I have this image in my head. I could say, turn around to you and you're standing there. Just say that you're an engineer or you're a bounty hunter. You're being a good guy, right?
Right.
And we're going somewhere into a firefight, but you got a lot of armor, but your helmet's broken, and you're joking about it. And I just go and pick up a spare helmet, and I walk over and I tell you to kneel. And then I give you the helmet.
Well, then you have started my start on the path to being a Mandalorian. So yeah.
Yeah. Because
the moment you share your clan colors with another person, you're taking them into your clan.
Yeah. Because it's like, I've started a new, kind of tale, so there's two Mandalorian Sith. That'd be fucking terrifying. Two of them working together.
Well, like I said, Malik and Revan were very close to being Mandalorian,
Yeah.
but like they were never accepted by the Mandalorians, but they had hunted them for long enough that they understood that the way the Mandalorians operated.
Yeah. They were, for all intents and purposes, Mandalorians.
Basically.
Yeah.
They kind of had to know because they were hunting Mandalorians.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, they were doing it against the Jedi Council's wishes, but
Well, let's be honest. I think that the best Jedi are the ones who leave the council.
Well, of course they are. Okay, so Jedi were not originally supposed to be so attached to the Order. Like they were trained by the Jedi training temples, and then once they became Jedi Knights and Jedi Masters, they were supposed to be left to their own devices. And as long as they followed the light side of the Force, they were supposed to be fine. And back in the day, during the first Sith Wars and stuff, the Jedi, like the wandering Jedi Masters that were out there training students were, that was a thing,
Yeah. And everyone's like, oh, Sith Lord. There was even Jedi Lords. Did you know that, Tate?
I am trying to figure out how to fix something.
But yeah, they rarely ever stuck to the temples back in those days.
Yeah.
It was really after the Rusan Reformation that the council started getting hidebound and stupid.
I think that's when the darkness took hold.
Well, when Bane started the Order of Two, the Rule of Two, that's when the Jedi fell under the veil of the dark side, and because Bane was a very powerful dark side user.
Mm-hmm.
And he clouded, because to hide the Sith, he had to cloud them in the Force. So it kind of threw the whole balance out of whack.
Mm-hmm. I'll be back in 2 seconds and going to pop to the bathroom, okay?
Okay. As for Duck Fisney there, Bone, I don't entirely agree with you, but sure thing, man. I actually like the Marvel side of Disney. They did a lot of interesting stuff at CinemaCon this year. But Star Wars is completely fucked at this point. So what you doing over there, Moira?
I'm blocking somebody because I didn't realize who they were, apparently.
Who's we blocking?
Everything else looks good.
Oh, you're completely entitled to your opinion there, Bone.
Wait, what?
He's not fond of anything Disney does, so.
Yeah.
We
Well,
can.
It's come out that there are a lot more creeps than we realized.
Well,
That
as
doesn't
for
help.
Disney, okay. As for Disney, the company, I don't support them. But as for their creatives, I actually support their creatives a little bit. Because not everybody that works for Disney is as bad as Disney. But of course, Bone, we can agree to disagree. That's what adults do, right? Exactly. I prefer true adult discourse to people telling me I'm crazy.
Well, you are crazy.
Very.
I have a weird theory about Star Wars.
Okay.
There's more than one chosen one. Not at the same time throughout history.
No. Well, okay,
No?
so it's like the rule of the okay, so the Jedi and the Sith both had a chosen one.
Yes.
The Jedi called their chosen one the Son of Sons. the Sith called theirs the Sithari.
Yes.
So
Isn't technically Anakin both?
yes. The only other one besides Anakin that was both was Revan.
Yeah. Yeah, like with Revan,
But that only comes around every couple of generations or every couple of 1,000 years or what the fuck ever.
yeah, like that's what I mean. Like, but do you think there could be another one, mate? I am the Of course you are. Who changed their name to George Lucas?
I don't know.
That's who I have blocked.
But do you think that there will be another one like Anakin Skywalker?
Give it a couple more generations, maybe.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. Like, if they just like showed up. Like when I was in high school for your American, I had this idea of like you see like these people like just backwater planet people like having just like like an ordinary life. And
Yeah.
they're just walking down this road, and next thing you hear, a baby on the ground, no mother, no father, just force.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, but the
Well,
thing is,
okay, so according to stuff that I've read, when it comes to Star Wars, vergences in the Force happen all the time.
yeah,
There are people that are just like natural wells of either light side or dark side energy. So those people are considered what they call vergences in the Force. Now, that doesn't mean that every one of them is a chosen one. It just means they are a well of light or dark side energy. There are very few that are actually a balance of both.
Mm-hmm. I think that you watched Rebels, right?
Yes.
The Bindu, I think he's an ancient vergence in the Force.
He is very ancient vergence in the Force. Well, keep in mind that okay, so according to the original timeline of the Disney the Star Wars universe, and now also according to the current canon timeline, the Jedi or the Jedi started 32,000 years before current era. And they just happened to they happened to be a group of warrior monks that came around on the planet Octo. And
Isn't
they
Isn't Octo?
Octo, potato.
Don't you dare call me potato. I will punch you. Myra, he's bullying me.
I'm about to boil you, potato. No.
Oh my. I'll do the butter and the salt.
Oh, you're going to butter me up?
What?
So anyway, so the Jedi started on Octo or Act 2 or whatever. And these ships called the Tho-Yor showed up to that planet, and they brought different alien species to that planet. And each one of these Tho-Yor ships, which were possibly created by the Old One race or whatever, the ancient race that like put together a bunch of different things.
Is it not like the father, sister, brothers race?
Well, they are weird. Like they're a strange, like they're the living embodiment of each side of the Force. The son being the living embodiment of the dark side, the daughter being the living embodiment of the light side, and the father being the balance. And then, of course, you have the chaotic side of the Force, which is Abeloth, which was known as the mother until she lost her fucking mind and became chaos.
God damn it, Myra!
What?
You're Abeloth. I know.
Weird.
George, my friend, we must always choose the potato side of the Force.
Exactly. I grow in the dirt and they look good covered in butter.
And other seasoning.
Hey, you guys, you have to admit, potatoes covered in butter do smell like heaven.
They do. They do. So anyway, the Thoyor ships came and dropped off many different races on the planet Octo, and they were
Yeah.
all force sensitive beings. And when they finally got some order to what they were doing, they started what they called the Jedi, which were a group of monks that practiced all aspects of the Force until the first Great Schism, which the first
Separate the light and the
major
dark.
right between the light and the dark, and then the Darksiders left and ended up going and finding the Sith, the actual Sith race, and all of that on the planets of Exegol, Korriban, and Zayast, which is where they found the Sith race. They were led by a Jedi by the name of Ajunta Paul.
Yeah. If I was doing Star Wars, I would just, because I think that the Force needs an embodiment, right? I would have, like, say for talk's sake, to go back to the planet, or to go to a new planet, like where they met the brother, the sister, and that, and it's like, who are you? I am the grandson. This is the granddaughter. And they're like, and you just see like someone, and they're like, wait, I thought your people were dead, and goes, you limit yourself in the way you think.
Well, that's basically what Bendu told them. Bendu told them they limited themselves.
Yeah.
See, that was the problem. That was the problem. When they went from being the Jedi to the Jedi and the Sith, they severely limited themselves to what was possible.
Yeah. Like, it's like what Vader said, you don't know the limitations of the Force. Like, there genuinely shouldn't be. I genuinely stand by it. A Jedi losing his shit should be terrifying.
Anyway, so like the Jedi literally followed both sides of the Force. They were balanced.
Mm-hmm.
It was only after the Jedi and the Sith broke up from what the Jedi were originally supposed to be that they lost their way.
Yeah. I just think it's funny that the Sith that the original Sith just showed up like, cool. So we're you now. Oh, okay.
So it's like, okay, so the original Jedi, they knew that you could not have light side. You couldn't have the light side without the dark side. You couldn't have the dark side without the light side. So the Jedi, the original Jedi, understood that the path of balance was the only way to go with it. Because can't have good without evil, basically. And so the original Jedi understood that. The Jedi Order, on the other hand, they don't. And neither do the Sith, for that matter.
No, the Sith are, for all intents and purposes, rebellious Jedi. Like,
well, I've often thought that, one day, what if, sometime, like if they do a show or movie about the future, for down the years past what's common era right now, what if you just suddenly find a planet full of people that are still following the old Jedi ways?
That's what I've had this idea, similar lines, but instead of so what it is like, you see this Jedi, right? Mm-hmm. And they're running for whatever reason. Let's just say the big bad, right? Or they got themselves into a bit of trouble, and you see this crash ship, and there's this guy, and he's standing there, and they're like, hey, there's a load of troopers coming, you'll need to hide. And he's like, I do not fear anything, right? And it's like, you can tell this dude is Zen, right? But he's also got armor on him, and it's like, okay, and she ignites a lightsaber, and he goes, you're a brother or a sister, whoever, right? And she goes, okay. And he ignites his lightsaber, but a new color, right? And he's just standing there and he's staring and he cracks his neck. And then he takes on, like, she goes, what? Like, she goes, I can't, you feel both warm and cold at the same time. And he's there and he's looking and he goes, you just feel warm. Why? And but when they're fighting the troopers, he puts his hand back and he goes, enough. One eye, only one eye turns copper, right? And then he does a Force lightning ball and shoots a force, like a new technique. And just shoots a force, kills the troopers, and he says, come. And they're talking to each other and everything. And she goes, so the Sith? He goes, who are the Sith? And he goes, and when she says to Jedi, he goes, why do you keep mispronouncing our order's name? We are the Jedi. And she goes, no, we're the Jedi. And he goes, you follow the lost ones. And it turns out out in the unknown reaches, the Jedi are alive and well.
Yep.
Like, that they never became the Jedi. That's why they never came. The Empire never went out there, because there is a unified force of Force users that could stand up to them.
Well, that could explain the unknown regions.
Yeah.
What if, okay, so like Palpatine always talked about the darkness in the unknown region, outside the unknown regions. What if that's what Palpatine feared?
Yes. What if
Palpatine lied and said it was a darkness worse than the Sith, but he lied because he knew it was the balance. He could feel the balance.
What if he was, the way that, like, say, you're drawn to the light or the dark if you're on either one? With his power, what if he was drawn to the balance? Like, he could hear the call in his head, like a cocaine addict. All the time, and that's what he was scared of. That's why he made the Empire and everything like that. He wanted to kill the balance.
That could be it.
But here's the thing: what kind of light? Just for even merch like this, what kind of lightsabers would you have him use?
Ladies, getting a message. Give him a minute on that.
You okay?
I think the cat may have fleas on the bed or something. I don't know. I felt like something got me, but I don't see anything. Bob, shut up. I'll be there in a minute. Bob's asking to come in. Bob, settle down, girl. Huh, Bob.
Bob's like, Mommy, why did you call me Bob?
Because you looked like a little bobcat when she was born.
You still here, Dave?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, but what color sabers would you have him use? Like the Jedi?
I have no idea. They used a lot of proto sabers when they did. Most of the time, though, they used force imbued, like natural melee weapons.
Yeah, I'd have them, not the Jedi, have created the lightsabers.
Yeah.
Just so you could keep like Force users with lightsabers, just say that they invented it, not the Jedi or the Sith. But I'd give them because they're balanced, I'd give it that their lightsabers have one color with a core of a different color.
Yeah.
Balance. Yeah. Like, I really like orange lightsabers.
I like the straight up like ones with the white cores.
Oh, they do look pretty.
Like if I ever built my own lightsaber, if that was ever a thing, I would try to influence my lightsaber to have a solid white core.
I wouldn't. If I was doing a lightsaber myself, I would have my lightsaber be like golden, just straight up gold.
Yeah. Well, in the extended universe, the original EU, Chewbacca's nephew Lobaka had a molten golden colored lightsaber.
Yeah, isn't I'd make the little dude, the Wookiee in Rebels and Clone Wars. He actually survived in canon. He's still alive and he rules Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
It's like, then why didn't he help during like the rebellion?
You know, the ones that fought during the Clone Wars, they were so tired of fighting after a certain amount of time that they just stopped. You know, they stopped trying to fight the whole situation.
Yeah. I mean, like, the thing, what people don't realize is how many Jedi Knights just said, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck this bitch, I'm out. And just left.
Yeah.
Like, theoretically, there is enough ex-Jedi to restart the Jedi.
Yeah.
Swear to God, cuts on the bottom of your feet are the fucking worst.
Yeah, they suck.
I know. I'm after finding a YouTube channel of someone who does the same work that you do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I find your business actually quite interesting.
Well, there's a woman that does it. Let's see if I've got her channel bookmarked. Give me a second.
Black hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Yeah. She's cool. Her videos are very informative.
They are. But I don't know. I just find it interesting. Like, I used to work in a graveyard myself. Like, digging. Yeah, like, doing archaeological stuff. I was a field agent for a few years. That was fun. Hi, Myra. We were making fun of you.
What do you mean we're making fun? Hey, Ben Gears. How are you? Hold on. Give me a message when you can. All right. Lots of hugs. All right. Sorry. Hey, Ben Gears. Oh, yeah. Hope you're well. I am okay.
Okay, guys, I will be right back. I got to run to the little ghost room.
Okay, have fun. Don't fall in. Room. He's going.
But yes, I am dropping my PayPal link because I am trying to make sure I have gas money to get to Bixby, Oklahoma tomorrow because they would like me to speak at the Chamber of Commerce. And I'm like, shit.
Like, greetings.
Or meow to you too. But yeah, I'm sitting here like, crap. I don't know what I'm gonna do because they want me to speak in Bixby tomorrow at their Chamber of Commerce, and then May 5th I have some time, but May 5th in Collinsville they want me to speak there. I'm like, fuck, there's nothing close. Shit. We'll jump off that bridge when we get to it. But for right now, my concern is the Bixby Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, at least like they want you to speak. That's a very good sign.
Yes, it is. I'm sitting here like nervous. I'm like, oh God. I have stuff written out that I want to talk about anyway, but I'm just like.
Wouldn't it be funny if they just like you walk up and you're like, hello, and they're like, see, she can speak. Next.
That would be so weird.
And just give you a biscuit until you go home.
Oh Lord. But yeah, I'll have to hope I can raise money for Collinsville because I have to speak there on May 5th. But yeah, Chamber of Commerce thing is tomorrow morning.
Mm.
So I'm like, I had to check the messages and find out exactly what time it starts. Let me check. All right, so
Owie.
okay. Oh shit! Why do I have it set for 11? I should not. I should. They say it starts between. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. What their whole little get together thing.
Okay.
I set my alarm for 11. That's not good. I had to set my alarm. I had to set my alarm for like 9. Shit. Do you have a speech prepared? I do. I do have some outline basically of what I want to say, and it's on a clipboard in the car. In fact, pretty much my entire campaign office is in the back seat of the car. Flyers, stuff I've written down. My book of my game plan of what all I plan to do, or most of it, is here, but I don't really take that with me too often because I don't want to tell everybody everything I'm up to because somebody's going to steal my idea because it wouldn't be the first time. But so yes, I do basically have an outline of what I'm going to talk about, or stuff prepared. So I do. I wrote it last week because I was so nervous. I was like, I have to write it now. It's a lot of stuff, so probably may have to consolidate it because I don't know how each person gets to speak. So I don't know. I may have to also read up on Bixby and see if there's anything going on in that town that I should know about before I get there. I may have to resign myself to chicken nuggets tonight. Like, I haven't. Did I eat today?
Well, you were out protesting for a while. I like
to call it campaigning. Hi, Terry Rose. They're like, oh wait, I had 2 little White Castle burgers early today. Probably.
How is White Castle? We don't have that here. Oh,
we don't either. They sell it in a box at the store.
Yeah.
So I'm as prepared as I can be. I'm going to have to make sure I have extra medication because I'm like stressed. Like, oh God. I make sure I have my anxiety medication is in my purse, so it's ready to go. I always
just don't take. Just don't take too many. It'd be like, I know I'm Moira McCabe, and just walk up. Hi guys, okay.
It does not do that to me. It does not make me sound like one of Jeff Dunham's puppets. It does not.
And you just no, or else even what you should do is you
fall
should
asleep, just fall asleep there. Yeah.
Yeah, just be like, just give your speech and then So if anyone wants me, I'll be here, and just put your arms down and your head into your arms.
Uh-oh. Poor Chris be like, she's adjusting her medication. Sorry. And I do have medication with my name on it, so it is legal. And they'd be like, oh my.
No, you woke up and it's like, please give your speech. For too long, we have been oppressed.
That's not a bad way to start it.
It is time for us to rise up.
We ride at dawn.
And just be like, we create a new order. And it's like, Moira, are you trying to raise an army? Maybe.
I think in a picture, imagine there's probably dirt around and going like this and smeared across me like a Viking, like, we ride at dawn.
No, you walk in dressed full on Viking outfit with a flaming sword.
I don't have that kind of stuff, man. I don't have that kind of stuff.
No,
this is a small country town. I ain't ready for that shit, man.
And you're there, and it's like, and for now, the light bearer will rise, and your daughter just brings in
my daughter's gonna be like, I don't want to go.
No, she brings in a barrel of oil on wheels, just with a sword in it, and you just ignite it and pull it out, and it's like, and I will light the way. Say Kyle.
You did not just fucking do that on my channel.
Did you not see The Office?
No.
They literally did that for a speech in The
Office.
Rose,
did people still fear you? No, I don't want people to fear me. No, I don't want to be like that. Oh my God.
But
Revan. No more references like that, or I will have to kick your ass.
The fertilizer.
Dude, it's Oklahoma. We've already had one and said it was fertilizer. We don't need another.
You okay?
Lord. I love White Castle. My record is 46. Holy shit.
I think he's just trolling.
Well, no, the burgers are really small, so I mean it's not necessarily impossible, but I mean you'd have to be sitting there for a few hours. I would have to sit there for like most of the day before I could stomach that, and I don't think I'd ever want to see another White Castle after that. I'd be like, no, just no.
Don't they have restaurants anymore?
I assume they do. I just don't. I don't know where they are. I think they're north of me. I think they're like in Kansas or toward Minnesota or something. Maybe Texas. I don't fucking know. I don't think they're here. OKC, sad day in history. Yeah, what's that mean?
The problem with the fertilizer.
The fertilizer comment. Okay, yeah. It took me a second to realize what he meant. I was like, my brain already jumped.
Well, your brain does that often, Moira.
This is true. It does. It definitely just bounces around. So I go from thought to thought to thought. That's why I need this shit like outline of ideas and stuff like written out, because I will just ADHD right the fuck off into a thing.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to hop out. I've got to prepare for another show and actually eat me something because I've been putting off dinner. So
I probably should eat too.
Yeah, you should.
I'm sad. I can't even afford Taco Bell right now.
Aw.
Like Terry Rose probably thinks I'm like joking, but probably, but I'm balance, and that is the balance of that, and that's like 93 cents.
Well, good night, chat. I will see you people around, and
Later.
Potato, of course, and Moira, love you, hun. Good luck tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my nose is itchy. Sorry. We tried to bring WC back here, but it didn't make it. Not sure I understood that.
WC, isn't that TV show?
I don't know. Hey, Ayo. Well, I do not know what that means. But anyway, so I'm in a bit of a panic.
I know. You'll do great.
If I could get there.
Don't your daughter have a bicycle you could borrow?
A bicycle to go to. They tried to bring WC back here, but it didn't make it. Hey, AO. Read above. I have no idea.
He said California. It was founded in Wichita.
White Castle was founded in Wichita. Okay.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay. I don't know why I had to be so confusing.
Stop abbreviating everything. You're not Australian. He keep abbreviated White Castle to WC.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I was super confused. I got confused just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Yeah, I don't think anybody loves me right now. It's kind of sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Me too. Spangles, it just tastes better. I've heard of Spangles, but I've never been to one.
We have a restaurant over here called Supermax, and it tastes like McDonald's, but if they cared.
Y'all got a bunch of rip-off stuff, don't y'all?
No. It's
you had a Chick-fil-A or Chick-fil-A or something.
No, Chick-fil-A. It's a chicken fillet roll, right? It's a chicken fillet cut like breaded, deep fried, cut up into a roll with butter and lettuce. It is gorgeous.
Well, you're the one who said it was a ripoff of Chick-fil-A. You're the one
No,
who said that.
we have a ripoff of KFC called Chick King.
If Ireland had ordered restaurants from Wish.com, this is what it is.
But we have a restaurant here that was actually older that isn't not. It's not a knockoff. It's called Supermax, right? It's its
It
own
sounds
thing.
like a prison. Here, a Supermax is a maximum security prison.
I know, like people have like Americans who come to Ireland on TikTok have done that. They're like, when it's like when Irish people are watching American crime shows, it's like
Someone's locked up in the Supermax. Yeah.
and they're like, "Fuck, now I'm hungry."
That's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, as soon as you said Supermax, I immediately thought it's some big ass scary prison. I'm like, shit.
You want to go to a Supermax? Like, yes.
I buy the frozen White Castle burgers from the supermarket. Same. I defrost them and put them in the air fryer. You know what? I need an air fryer. I have heard everybody going on, especially TikTok.
I have one.
Fucking air fryer. I need one.
Yeah, I have one. They're great.
Everybody's got one but me. Shit.
I know.
Maybe one day I'll be able to get one when I'm not having to worry about speeches and shit.
You can put it in front of you and like put snacks in it for when you're doing your like night streams. It's like, okay, guys, for more donations to what will Amira air fry?
Next, we'll put in weed and see what happens.
Oh, here, hello, police officers.
Hey, 2 people in this house have a medical card.
No, it's like you put in like weed and it's like you're like, Chris, back away.
I'll tell them. I'll like put a nug of weed in there. I want to see what happens in the air fryer, and then from then on, probably the smell will stick, and everything's gonna come out smell like weed.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh god, that would be funny though.
It's like, why did these chicken nuggets smell like weed? It's like it's
That's the wrong kind of nugget. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's like
Hamburglar is the Supermax.
it's in the Supermax. Like, so one of the best Supermaxes here, oddly enough, is in the Dublin train station. Right? And McDonald's left because no one was going in there. And then they bought it and everyone started going in. It tastes really good. Oh crap, now I'm hungry. God damn it, Moira. Talking about air fryers and chicken nuggets. It's like when the girl who I used to be friends with ages ago when she was pregnant, we played a game of Trigger the Pregnant Lady. Tried to trigger a craving. Right? And we were there and we were like, oh, you should get like pepperoni pizza, you should get this. And we were all there showing her food and everything like that. And she's like, I'll be back in a few minutes. You won. I'll be back in a few minutes. What? And go and get something. Right? And we were sitting there and it's like 11:30 at night, her time. And we were all there like, so, anyone else hungry? And it's like, yeah, so we played ourselves and she's like, fine, I'm going to go and get a small portion of like 10 chicken nuggets. Right? Yeah, that didn't work out. She got like 40 of them.
Alrighty.
Yeah, and ate the whole thing.
Oh, you gotta keep it going. You gotta keep the system going.
You do. It's just,
I don't know why this is just hanging there. I kept trying to on this side. It's not. So.
Your hair?
Yeah, like it's mirrored. So I was reaching for hair that was like, yeah, I was.
It's like, why is my hand not working? Oh, that's right. It's the wrong hand.
I had to go like this. I'm like,
have you ever, since you're on medication, you might understand this. Have you ever woken up like on fresh, like really, really, really strong medication and tried to operate, like try to be human and fail?
I fail at trying to be human every day.
Oh, that's good.
With or without medication, man.
No, I was on like really, really
I'm
like
just-
we joke industrial
Like,
strength painkillers.
I'm just trying to survive, man.
You know, I'm just trying to live. I don't want to do this. But we were joking. We're like industrial. I was on like industrial strength painkillers.
Oof.
Yeah, and I tried. I woke up and I had something on my face, and trying to get my hand simply to touch my face and then work my fingers was one of the most difficult things. It was like
Oh Lord, man.
it felt like it was going through my face. I couldn't feel it, but then I realized my hand was too far out in front of my face.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My sort of sister, like she saw that I posted that food preservation should be taught in school. And she wrote, if it was, I wouldn't have to be having YouTube and Pinterest this shit.
Oh my god. Have you seen the crap that people are learning from TikTok? It's like learning how to fully have a shower.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I'm not joking. They're like, people are like, when you're having a shower, this is how you, and people are like, wow, I never knew that.
You know what? Someone was joking about TikTok University. Like you're learning like a bunch of stuff on TikTok that you didn't even know before. And I'm like, yeah, as long as they're learning it somewhere, I guess. But like,
You turn around and you're like, oh, hey.
yeah, some people do
So-
find some neat ways to do things, and it's like,
Yeah, like, did you know that the tab on a kind of like Coke or stuff like that is
hold the
actually to hold
straw. I saw that one. I was like,
Yeah, I'm like, God fucking damn it.
I never knew that before. I was like, son of a bitch.
I always broke those off.
Me too.
No, one time I forgot myself, I broke it off because when I'm done, I always put it into the can, right? And I forgot myself. Yeah, like, no, when I'm done with the can, when the can's empty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot myself and I dropped it into the can and I was just looking down into the can with this thing floating in it. And my friend's like, what's wrong? I'm stupid. She's like, we know this, but why? What? But what's wrong with you now? And I'm like, my stupid made me sad. She goes, it makes us all sad.
That's messed up, man.
Friends. It's like, my stupid made me sad. Well, it makes us all sad. Yeah.
I just can't even.
I know, right?
I'm sitting there thinking I'm gonna go and have some chicken nuggets in that Chick-fil-A sauce. My daughter's all I've tried it. I'm like, no, I haven't tried it because when I go to Chick-fil-A, I get the garlic ranch. I've never gotten the Chick-fil-A sauce, so I have no idea what that's like.
I don't know. I've never like when I go to America, I can't do spice, but sorry, the stupid cuts hurting. But when we're going to the Alamo, I was saying like, what be the best breakfast to get for when you're going that distance? I'm saying like Denny's.
I like IHOP better, probably because they had the Swedish crepes.
Crepes.
Filet.
Fillet.
Filet.
No, it's fillet. It's not called filet. It's called fillet. The stuff
It's
in
a
the
French
roll.
word. If it's a French word, you pronounce it in a French way. Whoever invented it, it's their way.
Hold up.
Oh, Bones, like, I like the Polynesian sauce. I think we actually have that in the fridge. I think we do.
Polynesian. Oh my God, that's cultural appropriation. How could you? You're not Polynesian.
I don't need you.
Yay. I remember one time I fell off of like this thing at the beach. We were just sitting there talking, right? And I just fell backwards. Well, boom, right?
Oh,
My friend turned around and she's like, "You alive?" And I said, "No." So the joke is, I'm still out there. And she's like, "Okay, we're going for something to eat. Like, do you need help getting up?" And I'm like, "Yes, help." And she's like, "Okay."
this hair is just gonna do this. Okay, so I guess it's just gonna be this way because it's gonna.
Did you ever shave the side of your head like the Vikings?
Yes, I had to let it grow out. Sadly, I had to trim it a little here and there because it wants to foof out sideways. But yes, I try to camouflage it so nobody can tell. So if the whole floofs will stay down, maybe nobody will actually notice. So you look straight ahead.
I never noticed. I was just wondering if you ever did that.
For a while there, yeah, I had it like shaved here down.
Okay.
But I had to start acting normal and look normal around the regular people. Because this is a conservative place. They are not going to want someone who looks like a Viking. Well, actually, some do. Oddly, I just don't the majority though. But yeah, so I have to at least look normal for now.
Yeah.
We'll see how June 28th goes. I probably won't make it through the primaries. I mean, we got 4 or 5 people in the Republican Party running. It's ridiculous. So,
but if just say you don't, what are you going to do afterwards? Just be there just crying on stream. I'm just so good, just shaving the side of your hair.
no. If I lose, dude, I'm gonna feel a new kind of freedom because then I can shave the sides of my head. I don't shave my whole head, and then proceed to be an absolute pain in the fucking ass to all the any and all legislative and Senate people. Rustle up what they're doing, expose their corruption. So I'll do it from the inside or I'll do it from the outside of politics. One way or the fucking other, I'll do it. Because if I'm a governor, if I'm a candidate or I win and become governor, I am restrained by certain behavioral, society expectations. I'm supposed to behave in a certain way. I'm not supposed to tell people to go fuck themselves. I'm supposed to look a certain way, act a certain way, and that's gonna be very difficult. But if I am free from the binds of being a candidate or winning the office, then it is a no holds barred asshole fest that I will be. Because if they think the battle ends on June 28th, it does not. It doesn't. It just means I will have more time to focus on how I am going to expose their corruption.
Okay.
So I'm not afraid of losing. I'm more worried about who will win, but I'm not afraid of losing.
Okay, well that's cool.
So I'll fix the system from the inside, or I'll do my best to try to do it from the outside and expose their shit. One of the two. I'm fine. I would rather do it from the inside and make $147,000 a year. That would be nice. But on the upside, I won't be responsible for 4 million people if I don't win. And then I can dedicate my time to making their lives fucking miserable if they're crooked. So either way, haha. So yes, I'm not afraid to lose. And besides, there can only be one winner. There's a bunch of people running, so I'll just be one of many losers. So it's not bad. I mean, if I was singled out, it was just me and one person, the loss would be more harsh. But
everyone except for Moira wins.
There's 7 people running for governor, so I'll be one of 6 losers. That's not bad. I'm not singled out and isolated. There'll be others. So
yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah, I just don't want to be the only one to lose if I lose. Nobody likes that.
Yeah.
Although my chances would be better if there was no other Republicans running. But man, everybody decided to jump on. And this last guy, he fucking Kitzel, I think his name is. He's jumped out of fucking nowhere. And as far as I can tell, his biggest flex is he's in charge of the Veteran Affairs. But Veteran Affairs is a mess. I don't think that's a flex I would use.
The Veteran Affairs is horrible.
Yeah, see, you're in Ireland and you fucking know it. Yeah, our American Veteran Affairs is everybody knows it sucks.
Yeah,
so this is the flex he's throwing out there. I'm like,
I've got like
Slap
friends
alive,
who are
man.
vets, and
I think
they're
he's
like,
I think he's like an admiral or something. He's got some high rank. So I mean, riding that whole I'm a veteran, military member thing would probably work better than I was the director of Veteran Affairs. Like that's not a flex I would throw out there, bro.
it's like, sir, shut it. No one wants to hear from me, Grandpa.
I think he's my age. I don't know. I don't actually know how old he is. He doesn't look that old though. I mean, he's got white hair, but like a lot of people can get white hair prematurely. His face does not look very old. He might be maybe 3 or 4 years older than me, maybe. He's not that old. He doesn't look very old. I can share a picture and show you. Oh, I figure out where I put my fucking keyboard. So I have this picture already pulled up, so I was trying to find stuff on him. Because that's what, that's what I do. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? There he is. So he's got white hair, but he doesn't have a lot of wrinkle. To be fair, that's not his best picture. It's really not.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? That's a short fucking article, isn't it? Jeez. Oh, this one was talking about 27 veterans dying of the coronavirus at the Ardmore Veterans Center.
Wow. Okay, so that place is named after a place in Waterford, where I'm from.
Nice. Anyway, but yes, and Veteran Affairs Executive Director Joe Kensel held a meeting in Ardmore Convention Center to answer questions. Because people want answers on why 27 men died in their facility.
Oof.
But deaths were higher all over the place. So,
yeah.
So I don't know. Oh, but lots of hugs.
But Myra, it is 5 a.m, and I'm going to hit the hay.
And I'm gonna go hit the food. So we love you, everybody.
No.
All right, hugs to all. Boop.